Oh, thank you. Yeah, good to see you, man. Hope you all as well. Yeah, give me Trick Williams, pal. Whoop, whoop. What are they testing on you tonight? Yeah, Wentz is clearly way better than Trey at that than doing the graffiti entrance. I like that. You know, that's a direction they could go in. You could have moves exercise option C, pal. And it looks like a decent house tonight there too. So good shit. Whoop whoop. Yeah, for real. But it's way too early for him going to him and Trick for the title, unless there's going to be some kind of shenanigans. Yo, what's up, Cold Blooded? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it needs to be shenanigans. Protect it. Ah, I think once he starts teaming up with Octagon and they became the Aztec Warriors. Aztec Warriors. Yeah. Always so fast to grow up, pal.
Laredo, as a result of all of this drama here, he's going to have to go this alone for his team. I don't know how he's going to do that in this chaotic four-way tag team matchup. Laredo immediately wanted to get his hands on the system. Of course. Edwards and
Yeah, I like them as an act.
It'll be Laredo to start.
And Casey Navarro, that dude stepped up immensely ever since he stepped into that role for to replace Rich Swann.
You tag in anybody that you see available to you. So if you're in a desperation mode, you tag out. Perhaps you can see Trey Miguel tag in AJ Francis or Laredo tag in Eddie Edwards, for crying out loud. That could happen. First team to gain a pinfall submission in the ring will go on to, against all odds, 1 week away from tomorrow, to challenge the Nets for the TNA World Tag Team titles. The point just Trey Laredo doing some incredible things, but AJ Francis taking himself in off of Laredo. Legal with Trey Miguel. That's the dangerous part of this matchup, and especially for Laredo. He doesn't have a to back him up. He does have that ability to tag himself in and out, but then you have to take advantage of the moment. You know better than I. That's right. That means now he doesn't have a representative in this matchup, so he has to be on the lookout for any covers, any pinfalls he might need to break up, save the matchup for his team on his own. But the Rascals are not on their own right. Little shout out to the ultimate finesser, Chris Bay, there by the Rascals. The ABC, of course, 3-time TNA World Tag Team champions. The Rascals would love to get back.
Yep.
Team title contention. Right to the base there by Laredo.
Yeah, what's up, Sonic? Good to see you. Whoop, whoop. Hope all's well with you, pal. How's everything? Yeet.
Looking strong, plenty motivated here in this film.
Yeah, pretty like dark. Yeah, give me New Dark Order, but it's all a bunch of frat boys. It's the dark. Give me the Dark Order prequel, pal.
Great teamwork. But look out! First class. Who will become the #1 contenders to the TNA World Tag Team titles? Anime fans, your new destination awaits on Access TV. Join us for Anime.com Hour, where legends come alive through the art of Japanese animation. Explore captivating stories told in worlds of pulsating action.
Oh, no doubt. That's definitely from the mind of Tony Khan.
Tonight at midnight on Access TV.
It's Blue Chew.
Or call 877
Yeah, but I was moving up in the world. Yeet, yeet.
Internet without limits.
If we weren't proud of
Give me Griff Garrison, pal.
the level of detail, well, we probably wouldn't show you how they're made, including this part, which is our favorite. This is also great.
Each pair comes standard with lenses that are scratch resistant, anti-reflective, and UV protective. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. I thought we had a plan for Dad. He was set to go to the senior living community right by my house. Then a friend suggested I talk to him about a place for Mom. They really opened my eyes. My advisor listened and understood his needs and showed us options that were still nearby but a better fit for Dad. Now he's in a warm, engaging community with a big group of friends. I know we made a better choice.
For free senior living advice, go to aplaceformom.com.
Hims was a fantastic find. Hims makes me feel prepared and comfortable for dating. Hims makes me feel confident. I went to hims.com and there's a lot of different.
Yeah, get me this him thing, pal.
Shocked at actually how affordable allows us to be more playful with each other. No matter what happens at the end of the day, I know I'm ready because I have Hims. It's a safe and simple way to get my medication.
Get treatment for ED with doctor-trusted medication. Get started today at hims.com.
Yeah, himself or Blue Chew. Take one, or yeah, Hims. Take one of each. Call me in the morning.
There's an easier way. From little fixes to big projects. Taking care
And if your erection lasts longer than 4 hours, then come on over here, pal.
for your home today. Guilt has the design.
At Insider Prices, new every day. Hurry and grab them. They'll be gone in a flash. Designer sales at up to 70% off. Shopguilt.com today.
Is your body ready for summer?
We're going to build a body you can be proud of. You just give me 30 minutes a day for 21 days, and I promise you the weight will come off.
This is 21 Day Fix, the perfect program to get you summer ready.
I am in perfect shape for my bikini. I have that sexy little D. Get simple fitness, simple nutrition, fast results in just 21 days.
Get ready for summer with 21 Day Fix. This week, try it free at 21dayfix.com. That's 21dayfix.com.
Yeah, pal. Whoop, whoop. I know I got plenty of room for storage.
Whiskey and a tag made by Casey Navarro to win the #1 contendership of the Kingdom.
So the system had their eyes on that one fall to a finish in this four-way matchup.
The four-way tag team matchup, only two.
Oh, they try to do the old outlaw finish there. With the finger poke of doom, I thought that was brilliant. Yo, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. Watch another one. Nice. What'd you think? Got some Pizza Hut. I got the My Hut box, and I had enough points to cash in for cheese sticks. So that's what we have, pal. Yeet.
Continues to push through this match.
Are we looking to make a down payment? No.
That actually was the finish one time to it was a triple threat tag team match. I think it was, I want to say it was the Outlaws, DOA, I think Road Warriors. And the two Outlaws got tagged in. This is like, early days of triple threats and whatnot, especially triple threat tag team matches. And the Outlaws both get tagged in. So it's like, wait, why does one of us pin each other and we win? That's what happened. And they counted the pin, and they started. So as soon as that happened, they implemented the thing. Okay, in these types of matches, you can't pin your own partner, and they called it the Outlaw rule. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like that finish. 2 belts.
Nick, Ryan, it looks like it's officially the Rascals you will be facing with your titles on the line and against all odds. How are you guys feeling about that?
We feel good like we always do. Rascals, they did a hell of a job tonight, but they are not us.
No matter who it is, me, my big brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with too, Bal.
With Steel Battery. Don't miss Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel deal.
And Sonic's got 9. Whoop, whoop.
The playoffs, where the stakes are high, even for takes. Not again, man. I'm working. Like when Drewski said, 3-pointers ruined the game. The game's never been better. When he tweeted Dallas won the trade. What? I didn't say that. Drewski knows ball. Do you? Put it on Prize Picks. Download the app during the playoffs and get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game. It's no wonder you didn't go pro.
It's just like our new house. I hope you have an American Home Shield warranty. Leaky toilet.
And then Scott's got 24. Whoop, whoop.
If AHS can't fix your covered item, then replace it, no matter its age. Sign up today at ahs.com.
Right this second, at some drive-through somewhere, I'll have someone who really wants a soda. Which just feels like a whole lot of sugar to have in broad daylight.
Hello?
She's thinking.
Are you okay?
I'm thinking. See? What if there were a better soda?
Okay, I'm gonna break out. It's a drive-through, not a confession booth. Show a poppy, please.
Okay, wait. 5 grams of sugar? This is actually an amazing call. It is good. My husband.
Get me Poppy, pal.
That his diabetes would keep him from enjoying retirement. But Dexcom G7 has made it easy for Dean to manage his sugar levels and spend more time in range. We're feeling good about the future, wherever it takes us.
Summer is here and we're kicking it off the Bob's way in all our stores coast to coast. So bring the fam down for free treats.
Furniture, mattresses, decor, and more.
Delivered in days, not weeks.
No phony sales or gimmicks.
Just the absolute best value.
Yeah, I can't really argue with that logic.
What idea was that? This guy, Bob Kaufman, our founder. You're the GOAT, Bob.
and then answer their own questions like great minds? Perhaps.
Whether because
Yeah, pal, all about the championship. Yeet.
lifestyle or occupation, you sit inactively way too many hours a day. Introducing Ellipse, the premium quality.
Let's get it out on Facebook that we live.
Strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation without physical strain or impact.
It is so quiet that none of my coworkers even know I'm using it.
Strengthen and tone your legs, increase your mobility, flexibility, and balance. Plus, stimulate healthy circulation.
My joints feel better, my knees feel better, my back feels better. It makes me feel stronger too.
Perfect for home therapy. Whisper quiet to use while you work.
My circulation is moving, I'm burning calories, and it makes me feel energetic.
Call now and order Ellipse, the seated exerciser that strengthens legs, increases mobility, and boosts circulation. Call and get upgraded to the deluxe bundle. Get the faster motor for 5 miles of steps per hour, the step counter, the sport mat, and wireless remote. Call now.
Where were you? What do you mean, where was I? Who were you? You, man. Why you been that up? I told you. I said you as a man. What are you doing? Run around backstage and keep people unprovoked? Unprovoked. Okay. HJ sort of revenge there, any sort of follow-up. Speaking of underseed, we were very quickly to actually guess at ringside. Some of the newest signings for the Knockouts division, Myla Grace and Harley Hudson. Some other matches on Explosion you can watch right now on CNA Plus and on our YouTube channel. But right now, we want to take an in-depth look at Hudson and Grace.
My name is Myla Grace, and I am the first ever Irish male or female to sign with TNA. I started training back in 2018, and I've literally wrestled all around the world.
Yeah, who?
9 years ago, and those 9 beautiful years.
Lisa's trying to introduce them to us.
But in 2023, I won for check. There's no words. It's so dark. It's just there. It's just made me life's lessons since 17. I'm so happy. At the start of last year, I set myself 2 goals. It was either get signed or go to Japan. And as much as I was,
Yeah, I saw that, which is nice.
I knew I had to go to Japan. I had to go to Japan to be the best version of me so that when I came to TNA, I was ready to take over. And I wrestled as much as I can, wherever I could, often 6 nights a week, perfecting a style of British wrestling that they just don't make anymore. And I noticed that there was nobody that looked like me, that spoke like me, that walked like me.
Yeah, yeah, very thick.
That maybe, just maybe, that is my secret weapon. And now I'm here. I'm more than capable. I am 100% ready to show the world exactly how much of a pink princess that I am. I spent 8 long months in Japan at the other side of the world. I left my family, my friends, my dog, my fiance. I trained every single day, traveling up.
Yeah, Phil, they had her start out nice with her and Tony Storm, and then just right off a cliff after that.
Before I was going through that my grandfather passed away. And as hard as that was, I literally went my eyes and I went with her. And as hard as that was, I literally wiped the tears from my eyes, put a smile on my face, and I went out to that way. And through everything, as hard as it was, I kept one, I kept one, I kept one. I stayed in Japan when I could have got a flight home. Because I knew that that's what he would have wanted. And I know that he would have wanted to see me with my dream. And fast forward all the way.
All right, this is actually kind of cool.
And we made
Like they're in, like now you're starting to understand who these characters and who they are. Like this is a good intro to character right here.
People like us, for who we are as wrestlers, as women. That was absolutely amazing. Tell them how to feel. I'm sorry. When we made our debut, nobody knew we were. They were different. They wanted to see me work. And that's when we realized that we're kind of, where we're from is the only thing that we've got in common. We realized that. And hearing them shout, let them fight.
Yeah, really. Yeah, actually create characters and develop them.
We need to fight for the people who not get off and everybody knows that the TNA
Dude, for real, cold-blooded, like all of a sudden, like you kind of get where they're coming from. You understand where they're coming from a little bit more. It's like we went from who to
Do you see him? I have the Elephant Fight release coming up, and he just put Ash in a match. Where is he? What are you doing? He isn't here. Okay, Santino, it's not here. What was that?
and it looks like they're going to be a tag team, I would imagine. Get me Raj, pal. Plus, like the way they ended it, it sets them up with a program or with something with them and the Elegance brand with Zaya Brookside as their potential third. Yeah, I know, for real. Like, you got these new signings. So instead of just sticking them out there in a match or just having matches every week, let's introduce them to who they are. Let's tell their story. I think the main guys in their booking team or booking or creative is Tommy Dreamer and Delirious.
I'll correct myself. They run strong. Lord knows, Raj Singh's gonna have to have eyes and the brick side of his head with these guys around.
To be honest, Mustafa Ali's been absolutely unhinged as of late.
Agreed. Yeah, it's two different takes on kind of the same character, which because they're separate enough individuals, they're able to make them different from each other.
This has been all Ali since the opening bell. Look out. Covered. Shoulders pressed down and Singh able to stay alive. Better part of last year, Campaign Singh was the campaign manager for Mustafa Ali, especially during his X Division championship reign. After Ali had lost the title last year at Slammiversary, Singh became expendable. Okay. Whoa! Trying to set up for a suplex there. Oh, bell clap. Ali avoids the offense by Singh. Clothesline by Singh. It's a huge show for Rod Senior. You're not going to get a whole lot of them with Mustafa Ali. Take advantage here for Singh. Big shots by Rod Singh.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot better too. Ali.
For quite some time, the chance to go
Fabulously Ali Ababa.
His own message finally.
Oh, wait a minute. Caught.
That's from Aladdin, by the way. Just in case anybody gets their panties in a bunch.
The loyalty of Order 4. John Schuyler trying to get involved. Oh, wait a minute.
At least not one of the major ones. If Dave Meltzer started up his own company and ran it his way, that could be entertaining for all the wrong reasons.
Really sending the message home.
What the hell are you doing?
Gotta be honest with you.
Here's how I know Delirious's fingerprints are on this. That whole Order 4 salute, that was straight up taken from a local indie promotion here in St. Louis. It used to have a gimmick called the Fourth Reich, and they did the Nazi salute, but instead of like the full palm, they did 4 fingers. That's totally what that was from. I guarantee you Delirious pitched that. I'd put money on a Delirious pitch that.
Couldn't do nothing. I just had to watch my little baby grow up. I'm proud of you. And the woman you are. But tonight we're going to have something historic. We're going to walk up together. We'll be on the same team.
Yeah.
And we're going to try our best. And we're going to teach those son of a guns a lesson.
Hey, that reminds me, I did something special for you. I contacted the board and I got us a very special ref. I think you're going to be excited.
What? Son of a guns, Jimmy Cordelis.
Jimmy Corderis, pal. Whoop, whoop.
You're the referee for a match? I'm the referee in this match, and I'll make sure everything is on the up. Okay. Can you cheat for us? I get it. Right down the middle. I'll see you guys out there. Okay. That's a nice surprise. Okay, I'm gonna go get ready.
Right now it's time for the TNA injury report presented by BioFlex, the exclusive recovery partner of TNA Wrestling. After her matchup against Mariana Grace at Under Siege, Tessa Blanchard did pass concussion protocol. However, she was diagnosed with TMJ. Tessa is still scheduled to compete later tonight.
The fix is in, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Yet to be determined. Octagon Jr. is recovering from a brutal backstage attack that we saw earlier, perpetrated by the system. While the extent of his injuries has not been fully disclosed, Octagon against Eric Young several weeks ago. Macklin resumed full contact training and will defend his title tonight.
AXS TV fans, looking for the ultimate destination to stay connected.
That's we're still at 2 belts. Yeet.
AXS TV, head over to the new AXS.TV website for all the latest show info, schedules, breaking news, and current contests. Dive into exclusive videos, behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah, because usually they were the witness. Most of the time they were the witnesses and not the participants. Yeah, there was one time we were at a show, one of the shows I worked one time. They had, it was Earl and Brian Hebner were on the show. Man, they had some. It was,
She invites you up for coffee. But is it coffee or coffee?
yeah, for real, that Brad. I would too.
No matter what, you've come prepared.
Let's talk about sex.
Like using it as a place to get yourself over on your own. Like Frankie Kazarian said, bet on yourself. Whoop, whoop.
that uses natural amino acids and bioactive peptides to help unclog your liver and fix your metabolism. So it's
Oh, nice.
to lose weight.
My name is Stephanie Phillips Solar, and I'm an Omicet.
Deucey, get me, Hebner.
I was able to lose 67 pounds with Omicet in roughly 7 to 8 months.
My weight is down. I feel in the past.
Over the course of time, I lost a total of 25 pounds. So thank you, Omicet.
Omicet is all natural, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Some weight loss plans have you feel weak and hungry, but Omicet will renew your energy, and you can lose weight and feel great.
Omicet's unique protein can truly absorb in the body and aid with weight loss.
Studies showed Omicet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets.
The fact is, Omicet works, and I highly recommend it.
Go online now to get started with Omicet. $99, a great value to finally lose weight. We guarantee you can lose weight or you'll get your money back. Be like Beth and get the unfair weight loss advantage with Omicet.
All right, we're back. Probably may contain subject matter inappropriate for some viewers.
Brampton, Ontario, Canada. There isn't any ladies. Just a bunch of ugly Canadians. I'm the personal concierge here to introduce to you the only lady in this building, but unfortunately I will not be able to attend and holster and reach out because I gotta get prepared. I gotta get prepared for something huge. The Elegance brand release later tonight. But no threat, because about to make her way to the ring is one half of the TNA champions, the gorgeous.
Nice, pal. Whoop, whoop.
This house by Elegance. The queen of this team standing tall but on her own tonight valiantly. How courageous is that? Oh, Elegance. Much player? There's something big player. I am persistent.
This past weekend at Under Siege, which you can relive now at any time on demand on TNA Plus, we saw Action defend their TNA World Tag Team Championships in a women's fight against no countouts, no disqualifications against Spitfire.
That is 4 belts. I'm sorry, 3. Thought Heather was out here.
And our opponent from Taunting, China, Lady.
Yes, Maggie Lee. She is part of the group.
World Championship against Victoria Crawford. After the fact, Masha Slamovich called out Laying Lee, laying down a challenge for Laying Lee to step up to the champion. A decision we don't often see from standing champions.
Well, we know Laying Lee to be the fighter that she is. Masha Slamovich has had a close eye on this entire Knockouts roster. Has been impressed by Lee. To your point, though, wherever today, it's really refreshing to see. So this is the opportunity granted to her, bestowed by the sheriff. And Robert,
to that point, Slamovich won.
Time for Smoky Toki time. Whoop, whoop.
in the world of mixed martial arts.
So Ash might want to be careful.
I will agree.
Taunting, maybe the most lethal.
Yeah, I gotta believe she's a placeholder. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, TNA going to somebody in TNA. I could see that happening, or maybe Jordan Grace. I don't know. First rumor is Jordan Grace is about to get called up. And so who really knows? What do I think? Yeah, I could see somebody from TNA taking it.
first time in TNA history, father and daughter will team up together.
True, she did.
Grayson Santino Morello will face Tessa Blanchard and Robert Stone. Also, we will hear from the new TNA World Champion.
Get me Gigi, pal.
Later on tonight, the wake of WWE Battle. TNA champion Steve Macklin will defend his in a first-time ever matchup. That is still to come. Carver can't get.
Ishmael is spoiling. For the opportunity to Lady Lee.
Puff, puff, pass, pal. Yeet.
Lee able to escape for just a moment. Oh, that's a shame.
The tailbone's very serious, Tom. As now, though, refocusing on Lee here.
Lee, who defeated Rosemary one-on-one a few weeks ago, the only person to defeat Lane Lee one-on-one in this company. Tessa Blanchard back to sacrifice. Oh, strike right to the face.
A sacrifice.
Strikes. Lee, oh my God. So that warrior spirit that Masha Slamovich has seen, I want to go up against.
Come along with Canada.
Of the exploder, here's the cover up to the left and kick out from Edge.
Yeah, Friel. Even if you're not involved in anything, just send her out there. You want to know something?
Now up onto the shoulders, laying Lee. What you think about it? Oh, shot right to the back of the knee by Edge. Ooh, double knees. Here's the cover. Tight cover and the kick out.
Almost shut down the opportunity there. Receive, I suppose.
Lish gets it. Lish gets it.
Thunderstruck. But not done yet. For the strength of
Here is your winner, Lady Lee.
what a victory for Lane Lee, taking out one half of the standing TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champions and match by elegance. Well, not standing anymore, but still, Lane Lee, I sincerely hope that she's proven herself, that she is worthy of a TNA Knockouts World title shot, just like Masha Slamovich was saying this past weekend under Siege.
4 belts.
What Slamovich himself laid out the challenge, wanted to be tested by Lei Yingli. I have to imagine he's more than giddy at this time.
215 days as the TNA World Champion. Slamovich wants more competition.
I'll see you out against all odds.
One week from tomorrow, live on TNA Plus in the greater Phoenix area. Slamovich and Lee for the Knockouts World Title against all odds. Well, still to come tonight, a genuine champion of TNA Wrestling, the international champion, Steve Macklin, defends his title against Matt Cardona in our main event. Also, father and daughter, T-Box, Santina Morella, and Ariana Grace look to take down Sheriff Robert Stone and Tessa Blanchard. But coming up next, finally, we will hear from NXT's Trick Williams, the brand new TNA World Champion, is next.
They think he's a righteous dude.
There's never been a decade
Whoop,
like
whoop.
the 80s. The movies. Excellent. The music. The style.
Just be cool.
And who can forget those expressions?
Just forget about it. What is your damage?
No way. Don't miss Access TV's Absolute 80s Week. See what made the 80s so bodacious.
Pretty sick, eh?
Absolute 80s Week, all next week. Only on Access TV.
Everyone, sec, turn the fan off. Whoop, whoop.
Fix, the easiest way to turn hot takes into cold hard cash. Like when Drewski said, he cares more about horses than hopes.
I ain't never said that.
Prize Fix. Download the app today. Run your game.
Switch to Viasat. Connect, browse, and explore. From coastline to countryside, Main Street to York Street. Connect wherever you live. No data caps, no contracts. Just a fast, reliable connection installed by pros. Unlimited data, endless possibilities. Visit getviasat.com or call 877-VIASAT-7 to sign up today. That's getviasat.com or 877
I like this Viasat thing, pal.
Viasat. Internet without limits.
When it comes to family, I always do what's best. My parents taught me that. That's why I called A Place for Mom. Their personalized guidance was just what I needed to find senior living for mom. And their advice is free to families. Not just free, invaluable. Our advisor gave us options based on our needs and budget, guiding us to the best decision. I never expected a free service to make such a difference. Our service comes at no cost to your family. Connect with
That's pretty sweet.
Food is Gina's passion, but diabetes breakfast picked up all the way. With Dexcom G7, Gina learned how different foods affect your sugar levels in real time, so she doesn't have to choose between the foods that she loves and her health.
Rebag gives me endless access to brands worth investing in. It's where savvy shoppers like me can grow their collection or sell when it's time to refresh. Get 10% off your first purchase at Rebag.com with code REBAGTV.
All right, so that's one pair of prescription glasses. Plus anti-reflective lens coating.
Oh.
Award-winning customer service.
That's me.
That's also me.
I see.
And free frame adjustments for life.
And that's included in the
$95.
Oh.
Welcome to Warby Parker.
If your flow doesn't go like it used to, again, it could be an enlarged prostate blocking the way. The Urolift system is a minimally invasive, non-destructive treatment for men 45 and over that simply lifts the problem out of the way. Ask your urologist about the Urolift system. And can include discomfort when urinating, urgency, inability to control the urge, pelvic pain, and some blood of the urine. Rare side effects, including bleeding and infection, may lead to a serious outcome and may require.
Yeah, I know, especially with all the ones we had compressed into last week. And then nothing this week.
Then the deal you make on your phone is the deal you get at the dealership.
She already found the exact car she wants for her phone.
Less than $1,000 down. Car buying has no right being this easy.
This is a commercial. Go get your real deal at drivetime.com.
Access TV has your number, and we're not afraid to share it. And I like that. Join us as we count down the catalog of the years, the songs, the videos, and the artists that all add up to music's most iconic moments. The top 10 revealed. A year in music. Spin 100 greatest rock stars. And don't miss the very, very best of the 80s.
At the time of our lives with that song.
From hits to history on Access TV. Access the world of music, mysteries, and intrigue.
The most evil man in the world.
Access TV leads you on a journey to the dark side and unravels the world of untold stories with Music Mayhem.
He was bearing it all in flavor.
The day the rock star died.
That plane crash took him way too young.
Music's greatest mysteries.
His last words was, "Lady, you shot me."
Access it all. Only on Access TV.
This Tuesday night live on the CW. Mike Santana went to NXT for the very first time. Who was in attendance this weekend at WWE Battleground in Watts. Joe Hendry lose the TNA World Championship. Santana would defeat Hikes, and later in the evening, Trick Williams spoke for the first time as TNA World Champion.
I'm going to go to TNA. I'm going to wear this gold right here, nice and proud. Go ahead, take a look at it. It look good, don't it? You know who's held this gold before? People like Kurt Angle, people like AJ Styles. But none of them can compare to Trick Williams. It is now Trick and A.
Well, Mike Santana had a purpose.
You made a terrible first impression by coming out here as TNA's champion and trying to tear down TNA. And the last thing that I'm going to do is sit back as someone who carries that flag and watch you come out here and tear the place down. I'm going to be the one that's going to take the TNA World title.
For the next is coming Tuesday night, live on the CW. Mike Santana fights a match of TNA wrestling. Trick Williams defends the TNA World title against Mike Santana this week on NXT.
Booker T was never a TNA champion.
What's going on, Brandon? From the bottom of my heart, and I really do mean it. I promise.
I think when Booker was in TNA, he was the first Legends champion, and he was also a tag team champion with Scott Steiner.
Hotel, and they didn't have any room for my entourage. So as I looked up, he wanted to give me coach. No 5-star hotels in sight. My entourage wasn't feeling it. But since I feel so bad, as your champion of TNA. That's right, your champion of TNA. I really do feel bad. And it's not about Joe Hendry no more. It's not about Elijah. It's not about Mike Santana. And speaking of Mike Santana, you better back up before you get jacked up. Get in my face again and see what happens to you. But like I said, TNA, it's time for a rebrand.
Yeah, that was the Legends Championship.
Let's talk about it. And I'm gonna show up when.
Hey yo, what's up, Ty? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. Hey yo. Going for 7. Yeah, with this video we're seeing of Trick, we are currently at 5 right now. Yeah, pal, Mr. No Monikers needed in the house. Whoop whoop. So the ones we've seen so far are the tag team, one half of the knockouts, the knockouts, and then the TNA World title. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop.
Ray Wall, I've been thinking of the phrase "the show must go on," and that's exactly what we're doing here at TNA Wrestling. But I have to say this: this is absolute bull. That Trick Williams doesn't even bother to appear here live after winning our world title. This is bull.
And his opponent from Waterloo, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds.
No, absolutely not. No. I hope they don't. I hope this match ends with some kind of shenanigans.
But look, this is the world that we have to win. Let's focus on. Yeah, listen, apologize. That was inappropriate thing to say on broadcast television, just given this entire situation. Look. That goes on. Trick Williams won this title not because of the lineage, not because he gives a damn about TNA wrestling, all just out of spite because he got embarrassed and humiliated. That whiny little bitch had to go and get payback on Joe Hendry. Look, I don't disagree. Nobody.
Damn, Tom Hanafan's fired up tonight.
Hope that one of ours, specifically, we got an opportunity to see next week with Mike Santana.
Dude, that would make the most amount of sense and the best place to do it.
To your point, I believe Mike Santana can get the job done this coming Tuesday night. A main event later on tonight, we're going to get to see what a TNA champion looks like. Steve Macklin attempting to defend his TNA International Championship against Matt Cardona. Steph DeLander and Mance Warner have made it very clear they're focused on the TNA International Championship ever since the tournament that introduced the title.
That'd be a good place to do it too, and nobody really looks bad. Like nobody really goes under.
Warner's been on the record as saying the most pain you've ever felt in your life is just another day at the office for me. So he was ready to take it to someone like Macklin.
I like that. Mystery opponent. Give a little bit more, little sizzle to the steak. Yeet.
He's enjoying putting this pain onto this guy right now. He might be just about done.
Oof. That's a tough question.
Yo. Struck from Warner.
I wouldn't have him go super heel. I'd have him challenge Obafemi.
Warner showing you just a modicum of what he's capable of.
That'd be awesome. They did something like that with AJ Styles. That'd be fantastic. I'm pretty. Well, actually, a King of the Mountain match can be just as dangerous as an Ultimate Hex.
When my man, Matt Warner, when he hit that pin with that brand new TNA International Championship, that's coming home with my Southern Psycho.
DeLander and Warner making it very clear on the TNA International title.
They did a Queen of the Mountain match a few years ago, but that's about it.
Big push. A little bit more than we thought. We're getting a little worried, admittedly. Willpower.
That's good. That's how you would do it. Exactly. Give him that final like torch pass.
Darkness is too sweet, the shadow too tantalizing. Now you're ready. The soul must be prepared. Before it meets the darkness, and there's one last step. Are you ready? Are you ready to fill your soul with darkness, emptiness, and fully be absorbed by the void? One last dance. Have some lost.
Yeah, and so she's gone through like a lot of multiple evolutions too. Starting to wonder now too with this partnership, we're going to see appearances from Abyss maybe.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Don't miss Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
This posture has those shoes you've been looking for.
Last I had heard, he was doing stuff in Mexico with Jessica Havoc.
I'm gonna make so much money.
Let's take a look and see what he's been up to.
All the ways you can buy and sell today. Did you get it?
My allergic itch was a growing problem for me. I'm not human. Then the vet gave me Apoquel. It works at the source and starts relieving itch in as fast as 4 hours.
May cause worsening of existing parasitic skin infestations, serious infections, or pre-existing cancers. New neoplasias have been observed. Do not use in dogs under 12 months of age.
Okay, so apparently Steve and TNA split back into split at some point last year. And it's crazy Steve was last seen. He did a dark match for AEW. Yeah, give me the return of Abyss Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop. Nice.
There's an easier way. From little fixes to big projects. Taking care of your home is easy with Thumbtack. Download the Thumbtack app and start caring for your home today.
Right this second, at some girls' night somewhere, someone really wants a soda. But that same someone wants a better for you drink. You know, that doesn't taste so basic. What if there were a better soda? Okay, wait.
You deserve better. Drink a coffee. No fakeness here.
Pizza?
Okay, major green flag. Is that 85 grams of sugar? That's a red flag.
Hair loss here. I didn't want to go bald. I needed to do something. The Hims process was super easy. I spoke to a provider. They gave me a prescription specific to my hair loss. You wake up, you put your Hims in, you're out the door. And
I mean, yeah, that kind of. Yeah, you can't. That is true. You can't overdo it. And looks like we got us a hard Donnie, pal. Set that ESC button, as Homer would say. See, where's the tab key? Or what was the... Yep, hard Donnie. That's a real hard one. Just gonna try one of these others then. No worries.
For the first time in the history of team wrestling, father and daughter are teaming together in a matchup. This is incredible. History to be made, but will it be spoiled? So got quite the entourage with them nowadays, and wait a minute. Alicia Edwards, how's she doing?
Okay, this is interesting. Hey, Lab Rat, we got more Lish, pal.
And I got some bad news. The bad news is that due to a severe case of TMJ, because of that devil woman, Ariana Grace, unfortunately, Tessa Blanchard cannot compete. However, her very suitable replacement is Victoria Crawford. The good news is I have talked to the higher-ups about this tag match, and there are 3 rules. Rule number 1, this match cannot go over 10 minutes. Rule number 2, because there is no way I trust that sleazy slimeball Jimmy Corderas. The Cobra is officially banned.
No Cobra? Boo.
Listen to my word. If you decide to whip that reptile out, I'll officially take over your job. Whatsoever in this company. But listen, Jimmy Corderas is our special guest referee. He was a guest of ours at Under Siege. He's been one of the more recognizable referees in the history of this business. 20 plus years at WWE. He's a lifelong friend of Santino Morales. He wanted this opportunity to referee this match.
Yeah, there's actually some high stakes to this one.
Get the fixes in. So good on Robert Stone for bringing someone like Alicia here to keep me up. A personal family friend of one of the wrestling teams. Are you kidding me? Collusion. I don't think that was the intent.
Yo, what's up, Nelson Kelso? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. It's been a pretty good show tonight, I think. Yeah, this is Alicia's second appearance tonight. Whoop, whoop. And it looks like there might be some sort of alliance between the system and Robert Stone. I like that.
Here's the interesting thing. Robert Stone hasn't had a match on NXT television in a little over a year, and he hasn't had a match here at TNA Wrestling in 8 years. You remember Robbie E? Oh, and look at him though. Look at the shape he's in. He's in probably the best shape of his life. He can probably take anybody down. Immediately, Victoria Crawford finding it instead of Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, we need some steaks, pal.
On the official
Fire up the grill. Whoop, whoop.
With TNJ, which is pain and compromised movement of the jaw joint and the surrounding muscles. Ariana Grace smacked Tessa Blanchard at under siege, so thanks, Ariana Grace.
Very physical matchup here. Hopefully we don't see her repeat of that with Ariana Grace here.
I think so.
Whoa! Ariana Grace backing off Crawford now as Robbie. Excuse me, I almost fell back in old habits. You brought it up. Robert Silver Sheriff. Gotta remember that. Sign of respect. In here, we go one-on-one with Ariana Grace herself.
Somehow his tan has gotten worse over time.
Better was the word we were looking for, deeper, more robust.
Of all the people we could have gotten.
No, this is just a one-time thing.
Here, TJC for Robert Stone and Tessa Blanchard interfering on the outside. Jimmy Cordell from the ringside.
Look, she can barely speak. She's in agonizing pain. Of course, she has a little bit of revenge here.
She had picked up Robert Stone's matching front tip to making it out of here.
Okay, yeah, now I remember. Thank you.
Inside the ring, Lynn Crawford and a kick. How much do you think those fake fur coats cost?
Fake? Are you kidding me? I haven't been talking.
Which one, Todd? There's multiple in here who agree with that.
That's absolutely awful. That's a crime. Well, it's a lot of it's a crime. Sure. Ariana Grace, who put up a hell of a fight against Blanchard at Under Siege. You can't take that away from her.
No doubt about it. A very physical matchup, obviously resulting in that injury to Tessa Blanchard. He's got to bring it in the ring here, though. Robert's still trying to serve a distraction here.
Shut up. Oh, wait a minute. Victoria Crawford attacking Grace. A distraction created by Stone.
You may not like it, but it's a...
I got bills.
Shoulders down and a kick out by Grace.
Now Victoria Crawford at the window to just completely control this matchup.
And this is a very special night for the Morella family here in the Greater Toronto area. Santino, first growing from Mississauga. His family is here, right? His son Marco, his daughter Melina, his wife Anna, his parents Frank and Pat. Remember Rebellion 2023? That was the first time that Santino's son Marco
I can see that.
to see Santino in person, right here in Toronto.
Oh yeah, this is their hometown.
He's going to focus on people like Robert Stone.
The Cobra is banned apparently for Robert Stone. Meanwhile, Victoria Crawford is torturing Ariana Grace in the center of the ring.
There's nowhere for the liaison to go.
There's a cover, shoulders down, and a kick out. Remember the 10-minute time limit draw for Robert Stone.
I'm just taking away.
I know you haven't matched in a while. How about this cardio? A kick out there by Grace.
A joke? He's a physical specimen, Tom.
Oh, tonight we're in the Greater Toronto area. 1 week from tomorrow, we're going to be in the Greater Phoenix area for Against All Odds live on TNA Plus with a special start time of 10 p.m. Eastern. The following night, TNA presents Impact on June 7th on the campus of Arizona State University. We'll be in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, June 20th until 21st for 2 nights of TNA Impact on the campus of Pittsburgh University. And then Sunday, July 20th, we'll be live on pay-per-view and TNA Plus for our Slam.
For real, he is.
Ariana Grace is a huge window of opportunity to get the tax of her father to Santino.
Yeah, give me lucky SOB Stacks Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop.
Santino, who's in regular competition of professional wrestling, continues to hone his craft in his own battle arts academy right here in the GTA. Off of that table, takes care of Crawford, crossbody. The was Robert Stone who pulled Jimmy Corderas, the referee, out of the ring.
Wait, but Stone is trying to blame Santino for it. I didn't get the vote to be fair.
How the hell would Santino pull Corderas out of the ring?
Yeah, about to say, yeah, what's yeah, that kind of didn't make any sense. Why would Santino pull the ref out of the ring? Why would Corderas even question that?
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Here comes the special enforcer, Alicia Edwards, the ex-kick by Victoria Crawford. Robert Stone is going to claim the glory.
The team of Victoria Crawford and Robert Stone.
Jimmy Corderas took a bump on the outside, and then Alicia ran in to count the pin for Robert Stone on Ariana Grace.
Even X Division championships. And what's ironic about the whole thing? At Under Siege, I pinned the X Division champion. I held back twice. And you know what's better than 2? 3. Sweat.
You know what you remind me of, EY?
6 belts.
Man, dog scratching for one last bone. And at Under Siege, you pinned me. Well, that's pure luck. And I don't care that all of Canada left you, because we all know that Canadians are stupid. Ain't that right, JDC?
Everybody knows Canada's just America's ugly top hat, but be careful with this guy. He's got a little wild inside, man. He's a little weird, you know what I'm saying?
You might be a legend around here, but don't forget, I beat you in your home country for the TNA World Championship before. And I will beat you in your home country for the TNA X Division Championship. So talk to Santino, make that match happen next week, and I'll see you there.
So what was that about?
It's a full throttle marathon of pure power on Access TV's Hard Rock Weekend presented by Steel. War weekend with rock legends who
That was like that last thing at the end with Eric Young was really weird. Like, what was that supposed to be?
Access TV's Hard Rock Weekend, Saturday and Sunday, only on Access TV.
I can get with that. Who's taking that North American title? Whoop, whoop.
Car and my driver came through and he was like, "What's that smell?" And I took a quick sniff and I was like, "Oh my god, that's."
Although I wonder what happens on at Worlds Collide next week.
I tell you that I always feel confident when I mainly used to stick on my arms. I used to.
Doesn't last longer than trial packs available. Get started today with a 3-month trial pack if appropriate at tryrexmd.com. Does RexMD really work? Over 85% of patients said not only does it work, they saw results the very first night. Get started today with a 3-month trial pack if appropriate at tryrexmd.com.
Everybody hates Beth. She eats all the food she loves and stays slim. Kim starts herself dieting, yet still can't lose weight. Beth is full of energy. Kim always feels tired. Beth has an unfair advantage. She takes Almacet, a breakthrough health and weight loss shake that fixes your metabolism to help you lose weight in a whole new way.
I couldn't lose weight no matter how much I exercise. I tried Almacet. I lost 26 pounds.
The reason you're having trouble losing weight could be a liver clog.
Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a nice kickoff point for the new AAA.
Almacet is a scientific
As well as, integrated into the WWE universe.
and bioactive peptides to help unclog your liver and fix your metabolism so it's easier to lose weight.
My name is Stephanie Phillips Solar, and I'm an Almacet success story. I was able to lose 67 pounds with Almacet in roughly 7 to 8 months.
My weight is down. I feel much more energetic than I have in the past.
Over the course of time, I lost a total of 25 pounds. So thank you, Almacet.
Almacet is all natural, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Some weight loss plans have you feel weak and hungry, but Almacet will renew your energy, and you can lose weight and feel great.
Almacet's unique protein can truly absorb in the body and aid with weight loss.
Studies showed Almacet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets.
The fact is, Almacet works.
Yeah, pretty decent amount.
Go online now to get started with Almacet for just $34.99. A great value.
Yeah, how's that for Forbidden Door, Tony?
We guarantee you can lose weight or you'll get your money back. Be like that and get the unfair weight loss advantage with Almacet.
Hi, everyone watching at home. We're and TV personality Tom Musson with us in the Help Center. So, Tom, phones are really busy.
I think you fell just short. It ended up being 12.
Well, Gina, first off, thank you for having me here in the call center with you. We always enjoy talking to the viewers and getting folks the compensation that they deserve. You know, we're seeing calls about all kinds of accidents, but the most common by far has been car accidents. So if you or someone you know were injured in an accident that was not your fault, give us a call right now. You'll speak with a live person. They'll answer any questions you have and tell you if you have a case and how much your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Tom. All right, folks at home, you heard it. Take advantage of this opportunity and call now.
Unfortunately, I have to begin with some horrible news. Something terrible, heart-wrenching, and I know you're going to be sad.
I agree. They need to buy a Japanese company or at the very least start one.
Miss Ash will not be part of this beautiful moment. However, we will continue because this is a beautiful moment. And it is the evolution of class, prestige, and beauty. But before we begin, please welcome one half of the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champions, the stunning Miss Heather by Elegance.
What an absolute heart-wrenching shame that Miss by Elegance was treated so poorly.
And that is 7 belts.
Be here, but we are so happy to see the other member of the Elegance brand carrying the banner as a tag team champion here as part of this story. I'm excited to see what this is, this launch.
And now the moment every single one of you have been waiting for. I know you're excited, so stand up, everybody. Show some respect. Grab your cell phones and your cameras and get ready for the embodiment of stunning beauty personified. Formerly, Maggie Lee, the new rejuvenated Gary. I'll present to you Ed by Elegance.
Oh my God!
Look at those beautiful legs! Look at that gorgeous face! Look at the time for a ladies, it's time for a celebration. So, to Pelicans!
Uninvited guests. Harley Hudson and Myla Graves we saw earlier on tonight. The newest Starcats.
Here's the deal. My name is Myla Grace. And this is Harley Hudson. Earlier tonight, we had a backstage interview talking about what it means to us to be the newest knockouts player in TNA. But you interrupted us.
And that video was actually shown earlier, which is a really good video.
Sure.
So we are gonna do the same. But we understand that respect has got to be earned. And in order to earn that respect, cheers me.
You classless man! Fresh up the street! They think this next is your audience! If you want respect, I'll tell you what they are the sweet king of the sheep.
Here's the thing: the Wyatt Mash and Aggie are Heather and Maggie jumping them. Well, I got the two mixed up.
I hope you know if I know anything about the Elegance brand, Harley Hudson and Myla Grace are going to pay for what they've done here tonight.
Well, coming up next, this company sets an example for the absent TNA World Champion Trick Williams. These three letters just mean more.
Remember back in the day when somebody's ready for the call up, they got like 6 to 8 weeks of packages.
If you ask me, man, it's a Bluetooth.
Remember that's when I first saw Carlito.
Get a month for free.
It's free.
Why are you asking me and not finding out for yourself? The first month is free. Go get you some chewables, man. All right?
Get unlimited satellite internet when you switch to Viasat. Connect, browse.
T7, Viasat, internet without limits.
Hey, did you find the manual?
Yes.
American Home Show now provides video chat with live repair experts for home fixes over the phone.
TNA, whoop whoop.
Sign up today at ahs.com.
This is the one.
See, unless we get a swerve, the belt count for tonight is going to be 8 because we're at 7, and the next one coming out is Steve Macklin and the international title. Or I should say Burt Macklin, FBI, whoop whoop.
I wasn't even sure where to start, but some reminders. I know getting close.
So you're getting some hard, some buffers here.
You do. Take care of your home with Thumbtack. Download the app today.
Wait a second. At some movie theater somewhere.
Yeah, the real Forbidden Door Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop.
But so does like something you drink on the weekends. And today's only Tuesday.
Take your time.
Mom. What if there were a better soda? Okay.
See,
Okay, that was actually kind of easy.
they don't do it.
If that grabs the sugar, pass me one. No, I can't. I'm just a voice.
Some things are inevitable.
And it very much is the stuff. Whoop, whoop.
And some aren't. Through Hims, you can get access to a range of options made with proven ingredients to stop hair loss and regrow hair. Formulas are personalized and prescribed by licensed medical providers 100% online. Break tradition with Hims. For regrowth in 3 to 6 months, get started today at hims.com.
Gilt has the designers that get your heart racing. At insider prices, new every day. Hurry and grab them. They'll be gone in a flash. Designer sales at up to 70% off. Shop gilt.com today.
It's really been a gift having Mom live with us. But as a nurse, my training told me she needed more help than I could provide. So I connected with a place for Mom. My senior living advisor understood our unique situation. She quickly recommended communities and set up tours. A place for Mom helped us get to
Yeah, nothing forbidden about that door, pal.
Mom is so well cared for. Talk to an expert senior living advisor today at no cost to your family.
Client Inspector has 5 doctor lawyers, the most of any law firm in America. And maybe that's why the New York Times calls Client Inspector a powerhouse law firm. So if wrongful conduct caused a catastrophic injury or death, call Client Inspector. Thursday on a new TNA Impact for the first time since championship. We will hear from the global phenomenon, Joe Hendry, in knockout section. Heather.
Yeah, Buff and Scott were a pretty entertaining tag team.
And Monsters Ball. And Eric Young captured the X Division Championship when he goes one-on-one with Lewis of the System. TNA World Tag Team Champion.
Oh, yeah, vicious and delicious, pal. Whoop, whoop.
It's an all-new episode of TNA Impact, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. A hell of a night of action next week on Impact. I can't wait to see Myla Gray early.
Respect is earned. Meanwhile, we are still looking forward to Against All Odds, 1 week away from tomorrow in the greater Phoenix area, Tempe, Arizona. It'll be live on TNA Plus with a special start time of 10 p.m. Eastern. Live on NXT, Mike Santana will challenge Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship. It's made official. Whomever walks out of NXT as the TNA World Champion will defend the title against Elijah. Against All Odds. Also, by virtue of her victory earlier on tonight, Langley has earned a Knockouts World title shot against Masha Slamovich. Also, earlier on tonight, the Rascals won a 4-way matchup to become the #1 contenders to the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Nemets. They will collide for the titles at Against All Odds.
Sweet. So the day before Money in the Bank, we got Against All Odds. Yeet.
Condemned Joe Hendry for his loss at WWE Battleground, saying, quote, "This is on him, and it's on all the fans who believed in him." So it's been made official. Joe Hendry will go one-on-one with Frankie Kazarian at Against All Odds. Against Eric Young. 2 weeks ago, Matt Cardona became the #1 contender to the championship by winning a 4-way matchup. Macklin was medically cleared earlier on this week after suffering a minor skull fracture in the aforementioned dog collar match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. This for the TNA International Championship. Introducing first, my challenger, From Long Island, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Yeah, for real, Lab Rat.
2 weeks ago, Matt Cardona won a four-way matchup to become the #1 contender to the TNA International Championship. It was the week prior, Cardona joined on commentary for the bloody dog collar match between Steve Macklin and Eric Young.
I mean,
Forcing the championship that night.
I thought they did a good job setting them up their first night on the the first official night on the show.
He's the deathmatch king for crying out loud. Cardona saw exactly what Steve Macklin is capable of, but he also saw a wound that maybe Cardona could exploit here tonight with the title on the line. It is.
Bled for this country. We are messed up out here. Fight for them, but most importantly, fight for all of us. Do this.
And that is 8 belts.
And his opponent from New Jersey, weighing in at 227 pounds. He is the TNA International Champion.
Oh yeah, Cardona knows the merch game, pal. Whoop whoop. All right, while they're making entrances, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick piss break, get a couple of sodas. Yeet yeet. Whoop whoop.
Recently, after that brutal dog collar match, got to be careful he doesn't re-injure.
Yeah, it's just for real. It's not the same anymore. So from that backstage thing with Macklin and Dreamer, it seems like they're trying to position Macklin as, since our championship is not in the hands of one of our guys, you're kind of our guy right now.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Smart move is brutal, but smart move by Cardona. But with some more dangerous design.
Oh, God. Tricks way and a bad body drop. It's Matt
International Championship.
Ooh, what if they did an angle where where Cardona goes over for the international championship, and then he pulls out a contract, like a contract he signed that day for the WWE. Yeah, I'm taking it with me later.
Do it all with Steel Battery.
I just thought of something.
Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big.
With all of these brands that are now under WWE's umbrella, you can make the international title kind of a truly international title. It could be defended in TNA. It can be defended in NXT. It can be defended in AAA. It can be defended on the main WWE roster. And then whatever Japanese company they pick up, it can be defended on that one.
This drug class has been associated with neurologic side effects, including seizures. Use with caution in dogs with or without a history of.
Yes, sir. It is at 8 now. Yeah, sorry, man.
You can't miss.
I thought it was gonna be 7 for a second there too, but then they split up the knockouts belts throughout the evening.
$30 a month to get 3 months free.
When I started Walton Goggins goggle glasses, I needed a website. And GoDaddy Hero uses AI to make a beautiful website so fast it'll blow my customers' noggins.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Noggins for their noggins.
This is Noom GLP-1, and this is Marcos.
I'm getting to where I want to be. I'm very
That would be amazing. And that's such and I'm kind of letting myself out as a mark, so I understand because I get that callback and I get that reference.
All right, so that's one pair of prescription glasses, plus anti-reflective lens coating. Oh, scratch-resistant coating.
Did I choose?
UV protection.
And that's included in the
$95.
Oh.
Welcome to Warby Parker.
Rebag, the way luxury resale should be. A curated selection of investment pieces to treasure today or sell tomorrow. Instantly refresh your collection. Get 10% off your first purchase at Rebag.com.
But yeah, that'd be funny if Chelsea came out wearing that.
Still for sale. I'm gonna pay you half now. Half later.
There you go, Jake.
Thank you. Did you just sell your car to Carvana?
Yes, I did. Well, that puts this location into context.
I tried to tell you.
Sell your car to Carvana.
And plus, another thing too, why would WWE say no to Chelsea doing something like that? That would drive more eyeballs to TNA where your NXT talent are at.
Or medical malpractice caused a catastrophic injury. Contact Client Inspector.
These are just a few of the over 500,000 very happy Audien hearing aid customers. They're happy because they now live a better life. And they live a better life because they hear better. And they hear better because they purchased a full pair of Audien Adam 2s for only $189.
The hearing aid, the best I've ever. Oh, I love the product, love the support, and I'm going to buy another pair.
Audien
Ooh, Blam.
The best OTC hearing aids of 2020.
Never heard of that one. That sounds nice. Let me look that up real quick.
Today, so you can trust Audien. The Adam 2 is so tiny, nearly invisible. They've got great sound quality. Did we mention only $189 for a full pair?
It really does make it nice to be able to be out in a restaurant and hear what everyone's saying.
And so easy to order. Call Audien right now.
1-800-479-1163.
Shipping is free, and you get a 45-day money-back guarantee.
On a night when the reigning TNA World Champion
Yeah, I'm sure he's looking at this going, what the fuck?
to show up here on Impact.
But also at the same time, it was a way different time back then.
True champion is all about in TNA wrestling.
And it truly is like a completely different regime in charge.
The renowned mercenary, free agent, belt collector, who only cares about himself, and Macklin is fighting for those 3 letters in the center of the map.
He just wants his belt back, pal.
Holds for that International Championship. The banner he knows and he feels he's carrying for this company, for this brand, for those
Yeah, it was one of them. Yep.
The feats of the match can continue. They do. Cardona, remember, it was 3 weeks ago in a dog match. Steve Macklin defended the title against Eric Young and also suffered a minor skull fracture in the process. Earlier on this week, but he's still feeling the effects, and Matt Cardona has targeted the skull throughout this match.
every chance he gets to live strike. The next one coming alive here.
Looking for more success tonight in Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Oh, close line by the champ. Save arm up to the line and a kick.
Clubbing blows back and forth. When he gets physical, he gets physical.
Just brute force, and he knows Matt Cardona does not want to get into that type of slugfest with him. Case in point, look at the distance Cardona's trying to create between himself and Matt.
Strategies get back to him.
Oh, he kicked out there by Macklin. It's on the skull to affect the breathing of the champion. They like that. It's a very shrewd and intelligent approach. Cardona.
What are they chanting at Cardona?
Now what's going to happen here? Oh, up in the Fire District. Into the very, very top here.
A superplex from cover.
Beautifully executed.
Whoop, whoop.
Then went high. Cardona brought him down low.
Wait a minute. Think about the skull fracture.
Trust me, I've been in the ring with Cardona. That you get all of that food and then some. And he's not done yet.
How much more can the champion take? These are unprotected shots to a previously injured part of the body.
Third time might be the charm for Cardona.
Oh, and for another one, Macklin caught it. Look at the eyes of
Macklin incensed.
Cardona praying for his life. First.
Oh, Macklin exploding here. But it's not done yet.
The fracture covered. I know Macklin a long time. I knew he had a thick skull, but he's proven it tonight. You can see where the scar is on his forehead from the dog collar match a few weeks ago.
Not letting any of that phase it.
Yeah, if they're trying to sell a story of me having a head injury, I'm not using my head as a weapon. Or if I do, I'm selling the shit out of it. He just used Chelsea's finisher. Okay, they're chanting Chelsea's better. Okay.
We've seen Cardona go for these tactics in the
Which Cardona is smart. Coming out there to Canada wearing red, white, and blue themed gear while his wife's Canadian. That's brilliant. The dude's smart. The dude's smart.
Kicking out the radio silence. Now what?
Now Cardona going up to the top turnbuckle.
Is he going for it off the top? And now, hanging Cardona up.
Problem is he's doing it though, because the whole thing is him being, an American war vet.
Middle of the ring. Planted.
I don't know. Either they sweeten the crowd or I want to believe that Macklin and Ryder did a good job, at least getting the crowd to respond correctly. Oh, yeah.
Today I came here to handle my business with AJ. And you all probably think I got a lot to say about Trick. But I figured I'd just show you this Tuesday at NXT. That title is coming back home where it belongs. To TNA.
Yes, sir, lab rat. 8 belts tonight. Whoop, whoop. All righty. That is it for tonight's watch along. Whoop, whoop. Let's see what we got on schedule. Tomorrow we got Friday Locker Room, SmackDown watch along Saturday, Smack Attack, HMG After Dark, Lucha Underground. We'll be doing episodes 11, 12, and 13. And then Sunday, of course, The Wreckage. And then HMG After Dark that night, we'll be doing Shorzy Season 1, Episode 5, 6. And I'm not sure how far we'll get into Season 2, but yeah, we're going into Season 2. And of course, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. But as far as tonight goes, the night's still a little bit young. And I'm kind of looking at Twitch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Impact.
And it's a little bit bare, so you know what we're going to do? We're going to take about a 10, 15-minute break. Keep the party going over on Twitch, pal. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon, whoop, whoop. Hope to see you there. If not, hope to catch you on hope we can see you on one of the other HMG shows. But if not, have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Whoop, whoop, yeet, yeet. Much love.